Okay, this is how to scrape Sarpy County, specifically for property details or parcel details. And oh boy, what a pain in the butt. I can't tell if this is just because it's old software or incompetence or whatever, but such a pain in the butt and so stupid how they have the website set up. It's like perfect to prevent web scraping because it's like you're so incompetent at building this website that it's impossible. I bet even for the developers, but especially for someone trying to scrape the website. Because like if you don't even understand it, like it's gonna be hard for me to understand. So brilliant job, Sarpy County, for just a horrible job at designing this website. So definitely designed in the 90s, whatever. So normally when I'm scraping, I try to get the network requests, but you can't use that because when you go into an individual property, they're just using like the cookie or something to determine navigation. So you can't really just use like a network request. So you have to actually use like Puppeteer or Selenium to do this. So we're going to search for this parcel. And we need details on the actual page, unfortunately. So we need to actually click into that and then get these details. The problem is, if you try to even do the first one, so this one right here, so if we inspect this, if you try to go in and write something for Puppeteer, here's the input, but it's in an iframe. So, you can still do it with Puppeteer. It's just more of a pain in the butt. And originally, I was like, oh, I'll just write it myself, no problem. I'll just like handwrite it. So I'll come in here and just do everything. But after that, then I was like, after I saw that, then I was like, why am I wasting my time doing that? And then I will get to this, but this is the real awesome part. All of this is not just within an iframe. This is, let's check it, count them, 1, 2 iframes. So stupid. So stupid. And I tried to go directly to this URL. So say we want to go right to the source. That's my lovely garbage cans that are getting towed. Thank you so much. It's so annoying. So I tried going directly to it. Doesn't work. So my thinking, unless someone knows something that I don't, which would be great if you could comment, then yeah, so I actually have to go in here and get the information. So anyway, so back to let's actually search this thing. So me, I think I need a whole new page. But to make it easier on myself, instead of like figuring out how to get the actual iframes and stuff, then I just went into the recorder tab and then, yes, thank you. That's so annoying. Create a new recording. Like, yeah, let's just call it that. Test Sarpy. So it's recording, I think, right now. We're just going to paste in, well, paste, search, found that. Click that. Let's just scroll for the heck of it. And then stop recording, end recording. So then we just need to get the code. I forget exactly where we get this. Oh yeah, show code. And we want just regular Puppeteer. So then we copy that. And what's nice too, whatever you click on, it will highlight the section that this is. Yeah, and it captured like the double clicks, which I don't necessarily want, but whatever. This is just a test. So yeah, we just copy this, paste it in here, and then the browser. So I'm going to import, I'm going to use the module, so import Puppeteer from Puppeteer. In the browser, I actually need a local copy of the browser, so I have that here. And right now we're just going to use Puppeteer. And let's see it in action. So let's do headless false. And let's run that and see what happens. So this is what happened last time too. So it's going to say that, yeah, the selector, waiting for selector, doesn't exist. The selector, yeah, should be parcel search text right there. But if I just wait for it, so go to that. So this makes it a little bit hard. The curly braces make it a little bit harder to read. You can get rid of those if you want. But those are to make it so you can highlight a section here. That's what that is. But these curlies right here make it the recording text output a little bit difficult to read. So change type. So we're going to wait for these things, wait for selectors. Yeah. So this is the wait for selectors. Now we're going to wait just for a time. Wait for timeout. Like a second. Let's see if that works. And that's not working either. Waiting for selector failed. 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't think this is going to change anything. I'm not sure why it doesn't like that. We're going to do this over again on a brand new page. What a pain in the butt. New incognito. Okay, now we are going to start a new recording. Sarpy test 2. And let me get where are you? Here's the parcel that I want. Create the recording. So we're going to come here, parcel, enter that parcel, search, click, scroll for the heck of it, and stop. So let's go to show code, Puppeteer, and we want this in test, import, Puppeteer, and then get the browser, get rid of Puppeteer extra for now, and we want this to be false, and that's still not going to work because and I'll just test it out anyway. Right, so it clicks before it enters the parcel number. And I was trying to figure out, because it's supposed to wait right here, right? Scrolling, so wait for selectors. Right. So we're waiting for the selectors, but apparently it's not waiting enough. So it's trying to click before there is a parcel, there's something typed into that parcel text box. So then I just said page wait for timeout. I can never get these dang wait for selectors to work. I always have to do wait for timeout. I don't understand. And then so now it works. It's so dumb. I don't know why those wait for selectors work. Yeah, I think we need to increase since this is pretty slow. Parcel, boom, that works. Search, and then voila. So you saw it work there. So that is only really half the battle. And then you have all of this menagerie. So yeah, you have all of this stuff that it's like you don't really need, but man, it does the job for you. Like gets the frame, figures out the iframe stuff. Kind of a big fan of the recording tab right now. TBD on if it's a long-term solution, but seems pretty nice that it just takes care of that for you. And then obviously you just replace this parameter with the different parcels that you have. So the problem is if I need to get the actual content of this page, like I said before, this is actually not just within one iframe, within 2 iframes. And thankfully, this guy wrote a great post on how to include iframes and Puppeteer's HTML output. And so I just used his code, but had to modify it slightly. So here is the code. To turn this from TypeScript to JavaScript. So this, he just gets one of the iframes here, but I need the second iframe. So let's see what I did here. So we have the first iframe right here. So then, if there's no frame, continue. Then the frame within the frame, we're going to get frame and then get the iframe within the frame. Then get, and this is what tripped me up too. So this returns, frame within frame returns an array. And you have to get the 0th element, get the content frame, and then context, instead of equaling frame execution context, it equals frame within frame to execution context, and then just do all of this, and then it works. So then to get the HTML, we're going to go to browser.close. So this is where it kind of ends. So then we're going to get before the browser closes, we want to get the, I think we want to get the frames. What did I do here? Oh, yeah. So we just pass in the page. That's cool. That makes it really easy. So just pass in the page to that function. And then you have, if we print it out, let's see, fs.write file sync. Oh, I need to import that. Yeah, so if we output that, let's check it out. So let's say we are looking for sales, which is on that one page, boom, right here. So I know this is where we want to go because, boom, this is the iframe, ID iframe 1. So if we look here, iframe 1, ID. So that's what we want. But in the process of whatever this function is doing with serializing to string, it like serializes it too much. And so we want these nice tags, HTML tags, but it prints out a serialized version of it or something. I'm not exactly sure what this would be called. But so this character is just the caret, the left caret, and then this character right here is the right caret, something like that. So we want to turn that into actual HTML tags. And I couldn't figure out how to make it return just the HTML tags here. So I just converted that string into HTML and used GitHub Autopilot for it. I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I just said I need a function that will return a string like this, provided the string into HTML like this, and it actually auto completed it, what I wanted, and then wrote the function here. So thank you, GitHub Autopilot. Use GitHub Autopilot. It's like $10 a month. Will save you a ton of time. So yeah, you're going to use this function, convert HTML, replace. So yeah, I guess all you need to do is just replace the left and right carets. That's it. So not too hard, actually. So yeah, I actually didn't need this function. I don't know why I did that, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work before. So, but then when it's all said and done, then you'll get, let's just run it. So this is my index page. So then also going to use Cheerio HTML, and then we're going to use Cheerio to find the iframe and then convert the HTML. So let's see here. This is what I don't like about the recording text, is it takes forever to find stuff. So we have the HTML, and then we're going to load Cheerio, which I think I need to import. So get the HTML, and then we need to find the iframe. So we're finding the iframe with the ID iframe1, getting the HTML, and then converting that HTML into, actually, well, converting, this is a string actually. Iframe is a string, so we're converting that to HTML. So let's see what it looks like when we write to index HTML. Might time out. Yeah. And I might just need to increase that timeout because it takes a long time to render. Are you going to do it again? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, boom, that was fast. Convert HTML is not defined. That's awesome. Render page. Converting. Oh, maybe I actually didn't put the function there. Yeah, I guess I didn't. So let's try that again. Boom. And index. And I believe, let's see where the iframe one is. Did I not do it? Index.html. Iframe HTML. No, that's correct, actually. Oh, looks amazing. So we have the sales. Yeah, we have the sales exactly. So then if we go, boom, perfect. How you like them apples, Sarpy County? Try to prevent me from scraping you. Screw you. So if you want this code, I can try to get it for you. But basically, all you need is the recorder tab on Chrome, this link, which I can link in the description, and then convert HTML, which is just replacing the left and the right carets, which is actually way easier. I don't know why I wasn't getting it before. And I guess kind of this, but all you need to do is find the iframe within the other iframe and then pass that to like the execution as the context as opposed to the original iframe. So good luck.